Share this with a friend. Hit that like and subscribe button. And let's keep making some big. How you did? Mr.Plus money. We're back again, and I'm still wearing my Heat shirt. It's the cook-up show. Me and Uncle Davey going to give you guys some good plays, maybe some bad ones too, but who knows? Let's cook up some bangers. And we got Tuesday night games tonight. Your favorite team, they just made a mockery of Philly in Philly. Oh, how you feeling? 3-1. Is it over?
I'm still drinking out of my candy cane cup, and I'm sending emails to Santa Claus, and I'm gonna ask him for an early Christmas gift if he could get us this Knicks win. Because shit, I honestly thought Philly was gonna come back and beat them, but Jalen Brunson is unreal. So I'm saying the Knicks take it tonight, and it's over.
Yo, he didn't drop 50, did he? Because we just talked about that. Well, he was at 44, 48. Where did he finish the game?
Somewhere
Crazy
around there.
stat.
And I don't know, even more impressive. How did they shut Embiid down in the fourth quarter without having a 7-footer on the court?
Yeah,
Robinson's out. Hartenstein was out the whole fourth quarter. I don't know if I paid attention to this.
I watched.
They didn't even sub anyone in the fourth quarter. They had OG and they had Achua guarding him, and they shut him
Bro,
down.
Precious Achua. I've been saying this for a minute now since he was on the Raptors. This guy is different, bro. His defense is locked down. His blocks are so clean. And yo, on the offensive boards, Philly couldn't even get a rebound, dude. The Knicks would miss and then just get another opportunity.
Yeah.
Miss another opportunity. Miss another opportunity. And then just give it to Brunson because this dude's just pouring it
We don't
on.
stop. And I don't know how Josh Hart, I mean, he couldn't score for shit yesterday, but I don't know how he gets all these rebounds. What is he, 6'4", 6'5"? I don't know how he does it.
He boxes
Unreal.
out like a champion, bro. He really does. You know, there was even a moment in the game where you saw Kyle Lowry from Philadelphia box out one of the bigger guys, and he was called for a foul. But like that's what Josh Hart does, man. He just gets all in your shit, and his boxing out is so good and clean. He doesn't get fouls called on him for
and then
that.
he comes soaring through like the paint, just snatching rebounds.
Amazing.
Guy's
Amazing.
impressive. So
Very
that
good
game,
ball,
I mean,
bro.
I
They're
could
playing
talk
ball.
about that game all day and night because I'm a Knicks fan, and I think DiVincenzo, these guys got to get going. Brunson needs more help. You got McBride. He's been pretty hot. He's been getting 10, 11, 12 points with limited time. It's just they're playing as a team. They're playing defense. They're all putting their hearts on the line for this, and I think they wrap it up tonight.
They wrap it up. I agree. McBride is the underrated off the bench superstar, dude, that you guys have been needing, wanting, waiting for. This guy's great. He's got no fear. He buckets threes like it's his job, and it is his job.
During the season, he was erratic during the season, but I think, he's just hitting that switch, and I really, really starting to like him.
Oh yeah, man. He's lethal off the bench, and he just comes in and gives you great minutes, man. He's looking like a real playmaker. And then on the flip side, man, you got Kelly Oubre trying to do too much, not running the offense through Embiid like they should, and they really just locked him down. There was nobody clutch on the 76ers in that
Agreed.
game.
Yep.
Literally, no one wanted to shoot. They were all passing the ball. Too many passes. One too many every time. Kyle Lowry passing on a wide open three that he should score, and then they're back in the game. Bro, Brunson takeover was real. The Knicks D made them so nervous.
And Tobias Harris still hasn't scored over 10 points.
Bro, that's insane. He keeps crushing my parlays. I put him in for 10, and he keeps ruining it. It's ridiculous. Absolutely shit show.
Knicks will wrap that up tonight. I do think Embiid, he has to get at least 30 if they want to have somewhat of a shot. But
I like Precious Achua for some rebounds today. I take his over rebounds. I think he's going to get a lot more minutes after what they saw in that last game. I also think McBride goes over points. And don't get me wrong, I do think someone on the 76ers will probably step up and try and, make this thing, a game. But the Knicks are just too good. Their crowd's going to be electric. Bro, that's another thing. In 76ers, it was like a Knicks home game.
Joel Embiid was crying a little bit at the press conference. He's like, he said some shit like it's not right how the fans and he got today's NBA. Everybody, they're men, right? Are they forgetting the part that they're men? All the bitching, all the complaining, all the crying. Like, stop. Just fucking play basketball and go out there and leave it all on the line. Everyone they
Yo,
get. I didn't want to talk about how they
I mean,
flops and
I
shit.
don't want to like, I don't want to back him up at all, right? Because I don't like what he said, and he was talking about the crowd and how it wasn't fair.
Like almost that
Listen,
it's their fault they lost.
it's the city of Philadelphia's fault. Yo, buy more tickets and go to the games and support your team. That's how it has to be. Trust me, there was a lot of green in the Heat game that I was at. But every time they tried to chant, "Let's go Boston," you heard the boos. We shut them down so fast they couldn't even get it
Yeah,
going.
that's a
So
good point.
you got to
That's a good
control that,
point.
man. And starts with the city. And hey, I commend the New Yorkers for making the trip down to Philadelphia and turning that place into a fucking home game for your team. That was wild.
I almost went. I was gonna get a ticket. Tickets were fair, $225. But I whatever. Long story short, I didn't go. But they made them very, very fair to go to a game compared to MSG 900, and you got to bring
Right?
binoculars.
Right? You know when a guy goes to the line and like it's a big superstar and the MVP chants come in, even if they're not the MVP, right? Embiid at the
You're
line, you
right,
should hear that was there was crickets, and when he was there, you know who was getting the MVP chants at the line? Brunson
Brunson.
in Philadelphia. That's a problem. That's
Yeah,
a problem.
and you
So
know what also is a problem. We could this Orlando Magic. I got them at plus 16,000 to win it all. Is it going to happen? Probably not. But I don't know. At home, they play so well. Cleveland was up 2-0. They went to Orlando. The series is tied 2-2.
we said it before the series started. We both liked the Magic. Then the Cavs came out like bats out of hell, crushing the boards, ruining their day, just killing it in Cleveland. Then they take it
Yeah.
down to Florida, Orlando, Disneyland, and what happens? They smack them up. I think something switched. I think they figured them out. I don't think it's this home court back and forth thing. I think you're going to see the Magic go in there and steal the game they need to steal, bring it back home and end it. Bro, when Franz Wagner's dropping 30 on your
Yeah.
head, you ain't going to win that game.
And Banchero, he's a young star. They do have a young team, but I just still am a little afraid that they're not gonna be able to stop those two big men in Allen and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell, he could get crazy, and God forbid Garland starts making shots. I mean, they're still a scary team, but I
He's
do
an
think
animal.
you're right about them flipping a switch and finding something. Especially if their bench, the Magic, especially if their bench starts playing well. I want
Absolutely.
them
And
to
and,
win. I
and
like
you
them. I do like the team.
Yeah, I know you're friends with Cole and Cole Anthony. He's on the team. He comes off the
Yes.
bench when he has a good game. They seem to win.
He brings
It's
so
like,
much energy to the team when he's when he's
yep,
making some shots, when he's dishing. He's a great rebounder as well. So
yep.
that series could really be one to watch. And they're getting like 5 points. So I like them with the points
Yeah,
tonight.
and Boncaro only had 9 points last game, and they blew him out.
Yeah.
So this team's scary. We've been saying it, and there's only one team out of those two that's making it out, and I think it's going to be the Magic. I think the Magic still gets their hand raised at the end here.
Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to that game. So that'll be something to watch. Magic's gonna be like one of those teams I think that nobody wants to play because they're so young, they're so
Yep.
unpredictable, and they could get hot. So
I think we should do a little.
Magic plus 5.
I love that. And the props have been harder in the playoffs, guys. These are way lower scoring games. However, I call it the do your job. When the players do their jobs, they will get it done. So why don't we throw together a little rebound parlay for this one if we can? I think we'll probably hit this one.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, rebounds. I'll go with Banchero for over 4.5 rebounds, and I like Mobley to get at least 6.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Those are both good. I'm gonna go with Donovan Mitchell. I think he gets boards. I'm gonna go with we'll keep him low. If we can get him for 4 and it's not, or 3 and it's not too juiced up, we'll take it. If not, we'll go to 4. But I think he gets at least 3 rebounds tonight. And secondly, Jared Allen's gonna have to be there for them.
Yeah,
I know you said Mobley, but they both can get double doubles, and this guy's got to
yeah,
have to be there if they want a shot, because Orlando Magic, as those two guys are big, everybody's big on that team. Everybody's around 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". They're
yeah.
all big. So yeah, I got to see Jared Allen on the boards. I'm taking him for at least 8.
All right, that could work. So you put that together, should be at least plus money. Next
Yeah.
question I have for you and for everyone else: who's playing in the Bucks game? Who's available? Who's free? Who's not a head case? Is Portis? Is he gonna get kicked out again? Dame Lillard, Giannis, guys. I don't know how serious the injuries are, but this is the playoffs. Put a little spray on it, get a little shot, and get out there. And I mean, come
No,
on.
you're not crazy. Luca did it. Had his knee busted up, went to the locker room, and came back and dropped a 30 piece. I just, you either got it or you don't. And yeah, I don't know what Yanni's just sitting there on the sideline. I don't understand. I don't
I
know how
mean,
bad his
listen,
injury is.
when my back starts hurting when I'm golfing, I drink beers and I feel better and I
Yeah.
go golf.
Take a
I mean,
couple shots of whiskey in the locker room and get your ass back in the fucking game.
I'm sure they
Listen,
got some better shit than Coronas that they could get a little pumped up and get
yeah.
going. I mean,
Yo,
I'm
Bobby Portis got ejected and all that shit. Is he suspended or is he playing? I don't know.
Are they done? Is the question? Is the series over? Is Tyrese gonna heat up? Miles Turner last night, the other night, whatever the fuck it was, throwing threes. These guys, they played well, and I think if the paces come together and they start balling, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I think the Pacers are going to play too fast, and of course the Bucks are in shambles with these injuries. No Dame, no Giannis, and now is Bobby Portis even going to play after that ejection? I think he
Yeah,
does. They're going to tell you that he handled it just like the Russell Westbrook thing. Um,
Lopez had a game. He did.
I
He,
think
he
Brooke
had.
Lopez. I was just going to say that. I think Lopez and Middleton do have games. They're the only ones that are going to be there to shoot the ball.
He's
So
got a bum ankle. Middleton.
Middleton,
His
yep,
ankle screwed up.
yep, he's still going to play, but you're
I
right.
like the over in that game, actually. I think it's going
Yeah,
to be a high-paced game. It's at 216, and I think that game goes over. And I
sure.
do think Halliburton gets a double-double in that game. He's been,
Oh yeah.
a little slow with those late in the season, but I think
Yep.
he gets a double-double tonight.
Yeah, he had 4 and something the last game, but that's just because everybody was scoring. I agree. He's going to have to be the guy that gets everyone involved. And I like Pascal Siakam to go over points. He's been one of their best players.
Yeah,
Just very consistent. He almost gets a triple double every night. And I really like him. I think that he was the best pickup. Obviously
yeah.
then Halliburton, but
I guess he gets to play a little bit, more aggressive because on the Raptors he wasn't the main guy or whatnot. But I feel like he could easily get 20. He didn't have a great game last game, but that's because so many other guys were stepping up and Turner was taking so many shots. But I think he has a big game.
yep, I do too. I think he has a real good game. Bucks, I really can't tell you much. I do think Brooke Lopez hits at least 2 threes because he's going to be shooting them. But there's just not. I can't bet on the players on the Bucks. I just don't know what. I think this is it for them. They're beat.
Yeah,
First round exit.
I would say Lopez gets he has to get at least 15 and 6, 15.6 rebounds, and I think you could throw him in for a couple of blocks. And I think Pascal gets 20. I think Halliburton gets at least 8 to 10 assists. I think it's
Yep.
going to be a fast-paced, high scoring. So look for some points coming out of that game for
And I
either
like a
guy.
sleeper, Miles Turner, to hit 2 threes, maybe even 3 threes. He's really been gunning them from 3-point range, and they're giving him the green light now. So
Yeah,
he is a big man, but he shoots threes, man, and he's good at it. So I like him for
absolutely.
threes.
I like over in that game, Magic with the points, and my Knicks. It's going to be a fun slate to watch.
Absolute. And guys, if you love fucking with the Cook Up Show, hit that like, hit that subscribe, turn those notifications on, share it with a friend, and help us grow the page. We appreciate you guys. We wish you the best of luck with all your bets, and we'll see you next time on the Cook Up Show.
How you doing?
Mr. Buzz Buddy.